Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Vibhor Srivastav and I am an Oracle Apex developer. In today's video, we will learn how to implement a workflow in a Oracle Apex. We will also see how to create tasks and how to connect the workflow with the form and report. If you want to build an approval system in your application like admin approval, inventory manager approval, and service provider approval, and pharmacy approval, and then this video is going to be very useful for you, so let's get started step by step. First we need to create a report page and form based on a database table. In this form we should be add the some important column like status, item name, quantity, approved date, created by, updated by, and rejected by, rejected date, rejection reason. This is very important part. After that we create a hidden page item called a task id. This task id will be hidden. Okay, select the type and item is a task id, and after that we create a process, one process to start the workflow, and another process to close dialog and complete task, and select the type workflow and definition types start and definition workflow, and detail the primary key is a request id and workflow item is request id. When you will create the workflow, that definition automatically show here workflow is a process, and you can write the success message, and when button press create, then workflow will be start, and select to parameter. Parameters should be a type item. The default you automatically select the null, so it change to null value from item, and item should be created by, it's up to your parameter. Your parameter is item name, so item is item name. Your parameter is quantity, your item is a quantity. Okay, then close dialog and complete tasks. Type should be human task manage and type I approve, and task id and task id, and when button press create. And this three points very important points. uh, First comes to workflow, second close dialog, and last complete task. If you want to create a workflow and task definition, first go to share component and go to the workflow and automation sections and select the task definition. Here you need to create a two tasks for a two level approval. Okay, now let's create the first task. Okay, the first task is a pharmacy. Okay, and inventory manager for approval. We configure the task by setting the subject parameter like request id, okay, item name, quantity. Okay, very important parts in in a parameter sections should be a request id. This is a primary key like that. Okay, then we define the participant using a SQL query. The task is assigned to the inventory manager like a pharmacy. Okay, after that we define a subject. Okay, after that we define the page number. After some minutes later we talk to about how to mention the page url here. Okay, and this is a SQL query for a action SQL query in a task report, and I have a two action. First is updated and rejected. Okay, if the inventory manager approve the request, the workflow move to the Next step, if the inventory manager reject the request, the status will be updated as rejected and the workflow will be stopped. This is the updated actions. Event select to complete, outcome click to approval, and this is a updated by updated on SQL query, and this is for rejected. Okay, approved by complete, rejected SQL query. Actually, we create the for inventory manager to approval. This is a approval and business admission is the admin. Also, you set the parameter request ID and as it is same, you create the two actions for updated and rejected as it is same. After creating the task definition, the next step is to create the workflow.
After creating the task definition, the next step is to create the workflow. Go to share component, open the workflow section and create a new workflow. When you create a workflow, you will see three basis activities. These activities are start, activity, and end. Using these three activities, you can design a complete workflow like that. The start activity used to being the workflow. The activity is used to add different step like approval, decision, and any process. The end activities is used to finish the workflow. By using these activities, you can easily create a multi-level approval workflow step by step. Now let's continue with the workflow configure. First, go to the parameter section inside your workflow, and you will see parameters like created by item name, quantity, and request ID. Now, by default, the type this parameter is set to null like that. When you create the manage approval in the activities, and this parameter automatically see the null, we need to change this. Select any parameter, any example created by, go to value section on the right side and change the type from null to item. Thus select the page item, for example created by item name, quantity, request ID like that. So now all parameters are connected with the page item and data will flow correctly into the workflow. Start when a request is created. The request goes to the manager like inventory manager. Then here we check the task outcome. If approved, go to the approval. If rejected, in case inventory manager take a action for rejected, update status as a rejected, take a few some seconds, then pass to the end the workflow. In approval case, again we check the outcomes. If approved, update status as for approved like that, take a few some minutes and end workflow completed. In case approval take action for rejected, update status as rejected and workflow ends. Paramethod should be a type is a item, change to null. Now I am going to how to create a workflow page and how to create a task page in a Oracle Apex. Now the next step is to create a task page and a workflow page. Okay, there's a unified task list. Should be a my task options and in a workflow case should be initiated by me. Okay, after create a page, here you will see a SQL query already written here. By default, the application parameter is commented, so you need to uncomment. Just remove the comment and keep application ID colon app ID. This will ensure that only tasks related to your application are showing. Okay, and now go to the workflow console. Here also you will see a SQL query initiated by me. Again, you will find the application ID is commented, so you need to uncomment it is well like that. Now I'm going to for testing. This is my pharmacy email ID. In case my medicine dolo 650 quantity 10 increment today's date for my created. Okay, check to my workflow active, waiting for a manager approval. So start to my workflow process. When I'm going to inventory manager email ID, visible subject. Okay, when you click to here, then you so into the detail page like comments, add comments. You want to know that approval is rejected, why you are doing the rejected. So you comment text here like out of stock. Okay, when you click the add comments, so you visible here which has been the out of stocks. If you also want to create a page like this, then you need to create a new page in Oracle Apex. Now the next step, you create the approval task detail page using a model dialog. This is a model dialog page and dialog I template should be a drawing. Okay. After this, create a sliding panel for from the side which looks modern and user friendly. Now after creating the page, we need to design the layout inside this page at this flowing region like subject to show the request detail. This is a SQL query and we should set to attribute and this is a descriptions and comment to display your user comments. This is a comment SQL query. Okay, and this is a template should be collapsible and set to attribute displays a multiple records, common text, username, data, and type should be initials or avatar should be initial user initials username. Okay, username. Say it's up to a requirement. You want to round it circular like that. This is CSS. So next step to fetch the task detail for this use the SQL query apex task dot get underscore task. See the context as a single task and pass the task ID. My page number is a 27 task ID. So I mentioned this task ID. Okay. This will display complete task information. Now for the comment section, you create a comment raise and write the SQL query fetch comments from the apex task ID. This for a SQL query. Okay. Also pass the 27 task ID. This will show all comments related to the task. Next, create the add comment functionality. Okay. Then create a button, add command, on button, click, create a process to insert the comment into the database. Finally, add action button, the approve to approve task or reject to reject the task. This button will complete the task with the selected outcome. So after that, we create a process for reject button. Okay, approve when button press approve. So successful message and types will be a human task managed to all process and comments same as human task is the manage and list dialog page. So this how you can create a professional approval task detail page in Oracle Apex. Now I'm going to for testing. Let's go.
After complete the approval task page, the next step is to link it with the task definition. Here you need to mention the task detail URL. In this section, you will provide the page number of your approval task detail page. This link helps to open the select task in the model dialog page. Thank you so much.